Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. My name is Roy, aka Polite Bananas. And in this video, I will share with you guys my favorite tool for learning data science skills of all time, Kaggle. And for those of you who don't know what Kaggle is, we're going to dive into the specifics that you can use in this website and how you can navigate through it, and what were the 3 favorite ways for me to navigate through the website to help me learn data science when I was still learning it. And hopefully this video will help you guys who are trying to learn data science or who are interested in data science and trying to see if you would be interested in this subject. And without further ado, let's get started with the video. So again, this is called tips to help you learn to navigate Kaggle so that you can learn more data science skills. And and these are completely free, and guarantee you will sharpen your data science skills after you spend some time with Kaggle. So the very first reason why, or the very first way that you can use Kaggle, is to have access to all these free data sets. It can come from finance, it could be image data, it could be NLP, for example, tweets, or some questions or news data. It could be anything NLP related as well. It could also be healthcare. It could contain anything. And what you could do is you can find whatever data set that you're interested in, and then you can download that data set, and then you can do a lot of analysis, or you can do modeling with that data set. The best part about these data sets is that these are generally very, very clean. These are the data sets that are crystal clean, that you would not expect from the real-time scenario, from the real-life business problem. But it really helps you prepare for some very basic analysis after you have the data, right? So this is a completely free resource that I highly recommend you guys to take advantage of. Well, I say free, but you do need an account, but any Google account will do. So basically free, right? You do have to share your information, but that's generally free. And this is what the website will look like when you go on website. As you can see, it even has images from Star Wars movies. I don't know what you can do with that data set, but it is on there. There are Iron Maiden songs. I guess you could break the songs into different notes and then create some music generator algorithms as well, right? And then obviously there are other data sets that you can look up for. You can search for anything. You can search for chess, and then you will find many different pictures of different chess combinations, right? And that could also be something that you might be interested in. So just want to share this resource with you all, because it's a great way to just try different things with data science, to play around. And the next thing that option is to join some competitions. And the reason why joining competitions helps your data science skills so much is that you can really experience firsthand how businesses are trying to leverage data science. For example, I remember when Quora had a competition about how to detect questions that were insincere. And the insincere means that the question is not a real question, right? It could be a rhetoric question, and that wouldn't be sincere. And it's a really good exercise. It also helps you understand, okay, so this is a business problem that Quora is trying to solve. And again, it just really helps you start building this mindset on how to work these problems to help solving a business problem. And secondly, you could potentially earn a good placement that could be put on your resume. For example, if you get a silver medal, I think that's top 10 or something, or top 5% of all the scores, then that's pretty impressive, and you could definitely put that on your resume, and it will be very good. And if you get top 3, you'll actually get a prize money, but there are a lot of people competing, so it's not the easiest thing to do. And just to show you guys what it looks like is when you go on Kaggle, there's a specific tab for competitions, and you can see all these type of competitions as of current time that the video is being made. There could be for example, Tokyo Stock Exchange prediction. Again, obviously, you can use data to predict for the stock prices, right? You could use H&M personalized fashion recommendations, and this one actually sounds extremely cool. It sounds like some of the retail companies are also trying to leverage data so that they can provide better user experience for the customers, right? And then there are also other type of competitions that are going on. Again, you can look into each of them to understand what business metrics that they're looking for and how it could help their business. And again, can just give it a try and see what the data looks like. Again, the data is free, the competition is free, so there's no reason not to try some of them if you have the time. And the very next part is my favorite thing about Kaggle, is that you can look at people's code. A lot of people who place very well on those competitions will actually share their code. Or if someone found a trick with the competition, they will actually also share their code. It gives them, or people will give them recognition, obviously, for looking into their ideas and copying their ideas. You can look into other people's analysis. You can look into other people's visualizations so that you can understand the data a little bit better. You can look into the model techniques that other people are using, and then the very important thing is that the feature engineering techniques. There's so many different ways to play around with the data, and I would say this is probably the number one, the most important thing for these competitions, is that the ones that do well usually find a very interesting way to play around with the features so that they created something that's what we call a magic feature. There are so many different tricks to try that you can learn from other people's code. Again, you don't even have to come up with the idea yourself. Maybe you didn't even play around with the data, but you can look into other people's code and you can learn what they did. And also, if you're not savvy with your programming skills, you could also copy their code and start playing around with their code so that it becomes your code. You could add some flavor to their code, and then obviously you can run their code so that you can see what the output will look like. Again, I think this is super helpful. When I first started transitioning into data science, it was super helpful to look into other people's code to understand how these algorithms are being implemented. And then after you see the output, it becomes very, very clear. And it's very, very good way to learn, in my opinion. And to show you what it looks like, you could find the code section under the competitions for different data sets as well. But there's also just a code section that you could even search for. And these include many, many different code notebooks that you will see. It could be just how to use PyTorch or different type of training techniques, neural networks. Or it could be some machine learning exercise that people are giving. And then also there could be some exploratory analysis that other people have done on the data sets that they are interested in. Again, it doesn't harm, right, to at least look into some of the, other people's work, especially if you're very new to the field. And why not consult all those very experienced people in this field who are literally giving out their knowledge for free, right? And all you have to do is click on it. So this is my favorite way to learn, is really just to look into other people's code. And yeah, again, it's free. So that concludes the video. I hope you guys liked the video. If you enjoyed the video, definitely comment below and hit the like button as hard as you can. Kaggle is super great tool to leverage when it comes to learning data science skills, and it's completely free. So I'd highly recommend everyone to give it a try, or at least to play around to see if you think it will be helpful for you. That's the end of the video. I will see you guys in my next video.